We have a new challenge for July. I'm going to tell you all about it, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, I have been on this keto weight loss health journey of mine for almost 4 years, and it's kind of evolved into a ketovore, evolved into kind of carnivore lately, and I'm on my quest to a healthier me. So if you want to see me reach my goal, make sure to stick around, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you find out when all the videos are getting posted. And as always, leave me a comment because I always want to hear what you guys think about this journey that I'm on, what your journey is like, and if you have any questions or comments or suggestions, I'd love to hear about it. Post it in the comments below. So for July, we are starting another BBBE challenge, because I just came off of that 11-day vacation in New York where things were not so great, but I am back on track and I'm feeling better than ever. So I'm going to show you how the first few days went, what I ate, what the numbers are, and what's coming up next. So check it out. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It is day one of our next BBB&E challenge that I'm doing for the month of July. Vacation is over. We are starting fresh. We've got 4 eggs cooked in Kerrygold butter, 6 slices of thick cut bacon, and I've got some electrolytes unflavored in my cup. We're ready for the day. It is 10 after 7, so it's a little bit later than we expected, but we made boneless beef ribs and chuck beef short ribs in the Instant Pot, and they look like they came out amazing. I do have this garlic and herb Kerrygold butter on top, and we've got, gosh, I don't know how much, maybe a pound of meat on here. I think so. Good morning. Happy Monday. It is 8 a.m. I'm starting off my day with a carnivore coffee. I've got a tablespoon of butter, an egg yolk, and I'm pouring in my hot coffee. I'm going to blend this up and drink it this morning. It is 10 after 12 and I am about to sit down for my first meal of the day. I went ahead and made the top sirloin, huge top sirloin. This is like not even half of it. I've made it in the air fryer with 3 eggs. The eggs were cooked in Kerrygold butter, and I've got the garlic and herb Kerrygold butter on the meat. I am trying to hit those protein numbers and try to find the sweet spot for the protein and the fat. Even with the carnivore coffee this morning and all of this butter, I'm still under on fat today. I think we're going to try and do the brown butter bites because I'm trying to do a 50-50 split on protein and fat. And right now I'm over on protein than I am on fat. And that's what I'm trying to fix. All right, it's almost 6 o'clock, and this is my dinner for today. I've got 2-ounce patty that my daughter made yesterday. I'm just gonna do the 2 ounces. I already had a slice of bacon, and then I'm going to have some butter bites when they are ready and call it a day. All right, we did it. We tried to make our carnivore crock, I think is what it's called. It's basically browned butter with bacon bits. This is 1 stick of butter and 2 or 3 slices of bacon. 3 slices of bacon. So because it was only 1 stick, we didn't do the big cookie sheet. We did it in this pan. So let's take a look at it. Not so bad. It's pretty thin. It's got the brown underneath. And I'm gonna break off a piece. All right, so I don't know if it came out exactly the way it was supposed to. It's pretty thin. Maybe I put too much bacon in it because it's salty but not like inedible. But it doesn't come out sweet like Courtney Luna talks about, was it her? No, Lily Kane talked about how sweet it was. Mine didn't come out sweet. Got the family on a walk. Hello.
Hi.
All right, I just finished my walk. What was that? A little over 2 miles and 45 minutes. Happy 4th of July. Good morning. I am making another carnivore coffee, and we'll see how long we've been fasting once I take my first sip. Not long. I think about maybe 14 hours, because I had those brown butter bites, the carnivore crack yesterday, about 7:30. All right, it's almost 14 hours. I'm going to go ahead and end the fast and begin my day. All right, we are heading out to the movies, and I am going to make another carnivore coffee because it is a challenge to get the fat in if you're trying to do a 50-50 split. I even have a ribeye on my app, like planned for today for 4th of July, and I still don't have enough fat for it to be equal or more than the protein. All right, Caesar is firing up the pit outside. It is hot. You know, it's the hottest part of the day, almost 3 o'clock. We bought these ribeyes because they were on sale at Sam's for $5 off, and the New York strips were on sale for $5 off. So these 4 steaks were $40 and these were $35. Bought them yesterday. We're gonna go ahead and throw them all on the grill today. We're probably gonna eat the ribeyes today and save one for tomorrow and save these for the rest of the week, I'm assuming. And that way it's easier just to kind of take it out, throw it in the air fryer. It's a lot faster. I don't know if this is a good idea. We'll see. That's not always bad when you reheat meat. All right, I'm gonna have my electrolytes. I have not had them today. And of course, this is the unflavored raw one. I'm gonna put that in ice. And my treat for 4th of July is going to be probably a sparkling water with some lime in here, actually. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll have my electrolytes with sparkling water and some lime. I am not doing alcohol this month. But it's not super strict carnivore because I am, squeezing lime in it, and that's okay. I've got to allow myself certain things that bring me joy that are not going to throw a monkey wrench in my progress. So lime it is. So this is the sparkling water that I have. It is naturally flavored, which makes me nervous whenever I see that. Mineral water, carbon dioxide, natural lime flavor, of course, nothing but a little bit of sodium in it. So yeah, that's what we're going in with. All right, it is 4:30 and I am sitting down for my ribeye. I've got some garlic and herb butter on top. And this is my meal for the day. All right, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I've been fasting for about 17 hours and I am now drinking my carnivore coffee with an egg yolk and a tablespoon of butter. And this is pretty much what I'm having to make sure I'm getting my fat 50-50 this whole week. So let's see how it works out for me. All right, it is 12:35 and I'm gonna go ahead and make my first meal of the day. This is the New York strips that we made yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and weigh them out. I did not weigh them out before they went on the grill, but I'm assuming they're all about a pound. I'm gonna get the one at the bottom because of all those juices. I think they're about a pound each. So I'm putting it on the scale. Gotta clean that up. Oh, no, they're a lot less. 11 ounces of a New York strip. Okay, let me enter that in. Boom, my yolk cracked. I hate when that happens. Ugh. Even that one doesn't look great. And that's waiting for my steak to come out of the air fryer. Okay, here we are. We've got the New York strip, the 3 eggs, cooked in Kerrygold butter, and a tablespoon of butter on the steak. Oh my God, that was good. That was really good. All right, it is 5:45, and I'm gonna go ahead and make my last meal for today. I had to weigh out exactly 3.5 ounces of this top sirloin. I'm gonna go ahead and have this 1.5 ounces of the ground beef so I can hit my numbers perfectly today. All right, we are going for our family walk right now. How long do we want to go out for?
An hour. We're gonna go about an hour.
An hour walk. All right, let's get our steps started. It is about 7:40, nice and cool. Sun's about to go down. All right, we are done with our walk. It's been 52 minutes. Let's see what our steps look like. All my rings are closed. Yay. I've already done 11,591 steps and over 5 miles today, and it is 8:32. So I've been back on BBBE for 4 days now, and I couldn't resist the urge to weigh myself. You know, it's completely different from when I did the BBBE challenge the first month, which was in May. I didn't weigh myself all month, and I didn't even track, and I ate as much as I want without a care in the world if I was eating more protein or more fat or excess calories. It didn't matter, any of that. I just wanted to kind of get into that groove. I was figuring tracking does have a place, especially if you're not sure if you're eating enough fat or enough protein or enough calories overall. So I wanted to kind of change things up in this challenge and make sure that I am tracking this time around, weighing myself weekly to see if what I'm doing works, and maybe tweaking it every week as I go along. So for this week, what my plan was, and hopefully still is I'm trying to get a 50-50 match on my fat to protein ratio. I normally, if I just tracked after I ate, when I did this in May, I'm sure my protein numbers would be through the roof. I'm sure my calories would be double, but that's beside the point because I was eating till I was stuffed. And I'm sure my fat was never enough. And in a couple of videos previously, I talked about how I watched Lily Kane and how she talked about making sure that fat is either at the same level or fat is above, but that protein should never be higher. And I was like, well, if you don't track, how do you know that, right? So let me figure that out. And also talking to Courtney Luna briefly at KetoCon, I asked her, I was like, well, what do you do? How are you losing weight? What are you doing? She goes, I do like 50%. So whatever I'm eating in protein is what I'm eating in fat. So if I'm trying to do 130 grams of protein, I'm doing 130 grams of fat. And again, you won't know that unless you track. So that was my big thing, is I wanted to make sure I'm tracking, still doing no alcohol, still doing no dairy, still doing no sweeteners, and kind of loosely tracking my fasting. So I'm not trying to hit a certain number. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. And of course, move more. Ever since we got back from New York, one of the big takeaways was we walked so much over there. So now we want to make it a family tradition, a habit, maybe a family habit, to go for a walk. And for the past couple of nights, we have been going for a walk. We are doing about 2 miles each night, about a 45-minute walk around the neighborhood in the evenings when it's not so hot, and kind of to wind down after our day. And it's a nice addition to our routine. So all in all, it's been a good few days back. I feel less inflamed, less bloated, less brain fog, less sugar cravings, all of that. I mean, there's moments yesterday on 4th of July where I really felt like maybe I can have a flavored element in my drink, but I'm going to save that when I feel like I'm about to crack and I want, to go nosedive into something that is totally unhealthy. Or remember that one time when I had a really bad craving for a bang and I cured it with putting a flavored element inside of sparkling water, and it totally did the trick. So I'm kind of saving it for that. So in case of an emergency, split open the flavored element packet. But all in all, I've been doing the unflavored electrolyte. I've been trying to really have carnivore coffees. Yesterday I had 2, which probably wasn't a great idea. But man, it's stressful to try and finagle those numbers. So this week I am trying to do 50-50. Next week I'm thinking of just kind of tracking after the fact and kind of seeing where the numbers lay, and then weighing myself to see how that worked. And then, kind of tweak the numbers again. Maybe the following week I'll try and do 16 hours of fasting. Maybe, one of the weeks I'll try and do OMAD. I'm trying to find, the little tweak within the BBBE challenge that I'm doing to kind of see what's working best for me and my body. So that is it, y'all. Thank you so much for going along on this ride with me. I love having you here. I love all the input. I love all the encouragement and love that you guys leave me. So thank you so much for sticking around. Leave me an emoji comment. How about a nice steak? Leave me a nice steak emoji if you got all the way to the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.